Hello, it's Monday again, and it's Leah Weston here with API Systems for our Monday Moments. The month of April have been subjects starting with the letter R. We talked about relationships and that Harvard study a couple weeks ago, and resilience last week. If anyone checked out that podcast on burnout and got anything from it, let me know. The purpose of these, number one, is connection. I miss people being in the office and stuff. And actually, it's a dual purpose, equal. Also to provide food for thought and some inspiration, some information. And so today, so we had relationship, resilience, and I have renewal as our topic for today. I had a conversation with a 10-year-old girl, and we started talking about bullying and then other things, and we were spitballing what we would like for the world. And she talked about saving the planet. And then my 26-year-old is having some existential stuff going on and feels very strongly that we've already missed our chance on saving the planet, and that there will be nothing, no nature, no animals for in 20 or 30 years for this generation. This existential crisis with our young people has been happening before the pandemic. There's a lot of data and information on this. And so I started thinking about renewal. On a work note, we're renewing maintenance on, for clients on their support for their audiovisual systems. And lots of folks weren't in the office hardly, for the last year. And now many are looking at returning to work and what the new next normal will be. Meeting equity is a phrase that's apropos right now and really in focus, meaning that it's equitable for the people in the conference rooms that are gathered together, as well as people remote, so we can have the right camera angles, the right technology, appropriate audio systems so people can be heard and can hear. So that's a type of renewal. And there's also renewables. I heard that a scientist on Science Friday talk about two things. That hamburgers are 70% of beef production, and powdered milk is like 60 or 70% of dairy. And if we could find plant-based alternative sources just for those two things, it would totally slow down global warming and reverse a lot of stuff. I believe there's hope, and I found a cool podcast just this morning. I listened to it really early, and it's called flashforwardpod.com. I listened to the one where they all talked about a message to people 50 years from now and what we would say. I love writing haiku, and so the gentleman that had the haiku in that podcast, that really resonated with me. He said, "I wonder what tech will be awesome yet mundane 50 years from now." Interesting. And then a lady talked about her little kids and having a planet for them. They're young now, and she said that her hope is that they will know the green of spring, the gold of summer, the burnished red of fall, and the white of winter. So really, really interesting things. The podcast ended up with someone saying that we are the alchemist of change. We're in upheaval right now with pandemic, the racial things that are coming to light, the inequities and inequalities and all these things. So it's interesting times that we're in here in 2021. And so I appreciate you all joining me on these Monday moments, that together we can be the alchemists of change, and we can renew ourselves every day and have a renewed spirit, together, that we do want to have a planet for our future generations and have them know what fish are and insects and be able to breathe the air and drink the water. So those are my thoughts on renewals. And so I'm wishing everyone a good week ahead. Great week. Bye.